for event 10 of 11 of my World Touring Car Championship 2007 season on the game Race 07. I am Lovesbuds, and today we are going to come out for qualifying soon, obviously. The car's just going through now for it to set their times and their laps. I'm just sitting in the garage at the moment, seeing what sort of times I need to aim for. It's looking good so far. It's looking so good that I might have to put up the difficulty somehow. I don't think it's actually possible to do it mid-season or in the season you're in, so I'm just going to have to put it up on the next thing I do, which will be Formula Ford. So let's get right to it. In qualifying it's post-commentary, and in race it's live commentary as usual. I shall see you in a mo. And here we are for qualifying. This is my lap. I'm currently sitting in 7th place with a time of 2 minutes 50 seconds. Last lap wasn't brilliant, about 1.4 seconds off, but this one is obviously going to be better. Should break into the 2-minute 4s. Let's see how many places I can climb. I also forgot that I had a weight handicap, so I thought I could challenge for the pole, but I can't quite do that. But it's still encouraging to see how fast I am, considering I have a handicap. But still, come round to the second lot of chicanes. That is a bit of a tricky one. You have to sacrifice quite a lot of speed to get a good exit, and exit is all important on that one, as is most corners. You have to have some balls to go around that corner at some particular speed. You have to have faith in the car that it's not going to throw you off into the gravel trap. Lesmos are very tricky corners. They seem quite easy, but when you go into them for the first few times, they are tricky to take at the right speed. We come up to Ascari now. In practice I was going off into the gravel trap quite a lot because I was braking way too late, and I didn't get a good run out of there at all, but it didn't affect me too much, so I could have actually had a slightly faster time if I hadn't gone into the gravel traps. Yeah, I was going into it too fast because I was braking as if I was playing F1 2012. That was never going to end well. But I do find this is a lot easier at a slower speed. So we're going to come around through to the start-finish straight now. Let's see what the time is going to show. We're currently 1.1 seconds ahead, but I went to the gravel trap, so how much is that going to cost me? 3, 4, and it's 2:04.9, which could have been better, could have been worse. See you in the race. Okay, welcome to race 1. The pole time was a 2 minute 4.7. And my time was 2:04.9, so I was actually 2/10 off of the pole time. That just means that the top few places were within a second, which is quite a tight gap to be in, but still we are in a decent place, and my weight handicap isn't really affecting me that much, which is why I said about a difficulty earlier. So anyway, let's get on with this race. It's a rolling start, as is the tradition in the first race on this game. Yeah, let's do this. My position indicator's messed up there, but never mind. So let's see what we can do in the first corner. Don't want to be too adventurous, but just enough to get me up into 4th, it seems. Up in behind whoever this guy is in front. Can't quite see his name because the spoiler's in the way. I've got no need to rush anything just yet. It's nice that this is a track that I know from F1 2012. It's not exactly 100% the same. There are little differences, but it's pretty much the same thing, and I just have to work out my braking distances again. Made a bit of a mistake there, which I could capitalise on. As I was saying though, next time I play Formula 1 I'm going to brake way too early. Just as I was braking way too late in practice. Alright dude. Yeah. That's what happens when I take my eye off the ball there. It didn't actually end too badly. These gravel traps are a bit nasty, but hopefully I won't be able to... I won't be in them so often. Round the outside, boys. Oh, not round Hernandez. I want to see where Tom Coronel is, considering that he's now following me on Twitter for reasons unknown to me. Well, I don't feel too special. I'm one of 44,000 or so that he's following, but it's nice to be followed nonetheless. And if for some reason he's watching this, then hello. Hello to you, sir. Looks like things have been going down in the first chicane. Oh, that was close. Thought I was going to spin out or something, but didn't happen. Right, Hernandez. I'm coming for you. Didn't quite need to switch down to second, but oh well. That is the trouble if you follow someone too close. You can't quite see your braking point sometimes. You have to be extremely aware of where you are on the track. As I'm just casually driving one-handed and doing my wipers. I was actually originally intending to back out there, but it didn't happen. Thought I could do it. It's alright though, I've got such an advantage in speed, it's unreal. I'm supposed to have a weight penalty, handicap, whatever you want to call it. So this is what, again I come back to the difficulty setting. I'm only on 90%. I mean, you know, a lot of people say only, but I just feel I shouldn't be doing this well with a handicap that's meant to be putting me near the back somewhere and making it a more interesting championship. As you saw from the last race, where the championship standings were, I've pretty much won the series, which is very, very nice, but it's a bit too easy. Jeez, didn't expect that. Okay, right beside me. He's still there somewhere. Should be just about past him though now. Yeah, there he is. He was having a look up my inside, but didn't quite have the momentum and position and speed to get in there before I shut the door on him. I think he has come back though, so gotta be careful. Oh, there he is. Right, I just didn't want to turn too far in, otherwise I might have ended up hitting him. Just on the run down to Ascari now, so I might be able to do something pretty soon. I'm not too confident in pulling a move here yet though. I don't want to end up in that gravel trap again. Well, I did get an excellent run out of there, so bye bye Mr. Hernandez. Let's get ready for the parabolica. Oh god. Thought I outbraked myself then. But I didn't. Again, I feel like I have to apologise for the lack of videos recently. I know I say this quite a lot at the moment, but it's really is quite a busy time for me at the minute. I got a couple of problems at work. Well, not problems as such, but it means I'm practically working almost every day at the moment because. Well, I will be working every day once the other night porter leaves due to health reasons. If you didn't know, I work in a hotel at night as a night porter, and there's two of us. The other guy is leaving because of health reasons, and he's given a week's notice, which is understandable considering what he's got. I won't go into any further detail. It's probably not nice to talk about someone behind their back like that, but just means that there's just a bit less time for me to do videos at the moment, as I'm pretty much working every day nearly. It's not actually as bad as it used to be in the last hotel I worked in. I'd done 18 days straight there before. That was not fun, but I did get a week off at the end of it, which wasn't too bad, but that was nasty. But yeah, I'm just struggling to find time to do anything at the moment, and the reason I haven't got a Formula 1 video out at the moment is because it takes a bit longer to do them than it does these race videos. Because it's a shorter amount of time recording because I'm doing live commentary at the same time. So, yeah. Again, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do as many videos as I can, but it is a bit of a struggle at the moment. I hope you can bear with me and keep subscribed to me at least, I suppose. Because that's the only way you're going to get notified of my new videos, with the amount I'm doing at the moment. Well, whatever. I've got 176 subscribers now. I never thought I'd get that much. You know, I wasn't expecting to have, you know, like 100, yet alone 176 or so. I wasn't expecting 50. I was just, I think mainly I started doing these videos to improve my speech, I think, because I'm not exactly the most talkative guy. A lot of people I know would say the same, apart from my really close friends. But then again, I'm sort of different in that sort of environment where I know people. I think doing whoa shit. I think doing these videos has sort of helped me be a bit more confident in well, talking to an audience for a start, and being a bit more sociable than I used to be. It's also come out of my job as well. I have to deal with customers, so I've come a long way since school, that's for sure. But anyway, back to the business of videos. It's not just that I don't have the time to do a lot at the moment as well. I'm also trying to move up to Scotland with the girlfriend, so yeah, I'm also job hunting. So if anyone up in Scotland knows of any jobs going, then give me a call or a message. Shameless self-promotion. But anyway, seriously, if I do end up moving up there anytime in the next few months or whatever, obviously I'll keep you updated and let you know where all my well, what progress I'm doing with my videos and that, because I'll still be making the videos. I just won't necessarily be able to upload them if I don't have somewhere that has an active internet connection in place already. And also if I move to an area that has an even worse internet connection than I have now, that would be terrible. But once I get settled up there, then everything should return to pretty much normal, unless I'm doing a daytime job. Then I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I might have less time. But I don't know. That's all future speculation. I'm just taking my time here. I'm not really pushing as much as I'm making mistakes as well. But yeah, obviously I'll keep you updated on everything that I'm doing, or as often as I can. I never intend to stop doing YouTube videos. I mean, obviously everything has to end eventually, but I'll be carrying on as much as humanly possible, even if it means I am struggling to do my goal of daily uploads at the moment. Because literally every time I play a game, well, 90% of the time, should I say, 90% of the time I'm playing a game, it's for recording it, not just for playing on my own or at my own personal enjoyment with mates and that. So it's a bit of an arse, really. I should have got into this a couple of years ago when YouTube was first starting, but what can you do? So, now I've got that rambling done, I've finished the race. Is it really bad to admit that I didn't actually know how well I did on those laps when I got into the lead? As in, I pretty much went into automatic mode, autopilot mode, and just drove around not really knowing what I was doing. So, I don't remember anything from when I got into the lead until now, which is quite horrific, really. I'm not like that in real life driving. I'm not that bad. So, front left suspension replaced and tyres replaced. Everything else is okay. That's good because I didn't have any suspension problems either, which is hilarious. So yeah, let's move on to race 2. And so here we are for a standing start. I'm starting in 8th because I won the last race. And Menu or Monu, however you pronounce his name, starts on pole. And there is the rest of the grid. Oh, there's Coronel. Down in that position there, right. Get my foot on the pedals, that would help. Oh, that's that wasn't the best start in the world because I actually preempted the lights then. I could have jumped the start. But it didn't actually end that badly, so. I literally thought the lights were going to go out earlier than they actually did, so I was lucky I didn't do a full start then. But I am up to 5th already, which is pretty amazing. Back behind this BMW again, I still can't see his name. This looks like Bartiero or something like that. A Spaniard. Right, I should concentrate now really, shouldn't I? Bit of a lock up from the red car up front. Again, I've forgotten what sort of car that is. It might be a Seat. Oh no, it might be the Alfa Romeo. More likely. Soon find out when I get behind him. Shouldn't be too long now if I get a good run out. Oh, good run out of here, which I didn't quite do. I could see before I went into that corner I was in the wrong position. Someone making a move behind me. Squeeze past around here. Worked out really well. Nearly actually crashed into him, but probably just got away with that by the skin of my teeth. So that's the Chevrolet up front. Oh, I've got a massive speed advantage over. And yes, I believe that is the Alfa Romeo, the red car. And we've got Seat in front of him. Oh, it's Thompson. Right. I've actually been watching some clips from WTCC on YouTube. I should really watch that more. I really should. I did catch British touring cars at Donington Park on one of the ITV channels a couple of weeks ago, but since then I haven't managed to be able to watch anything since. I think my best bet would probably be YouTube, I guess, or some, if ITV's got the catch-up service on that, I don't know. I'll have to have a look, because I would like to watch more of this, because it's quite fun to drive and to watch. It does seem though that touring car commercial rights holder for touring cars is more relaxed than Formula 1 is about posting videos on YouTube, but then again, you've still got quite a few videos on YouTube where you can actually follow Sebastian's point of view throughout the whole Brazilian 2012 race, so I don't know. I suppose when they find it, they'll try and take it down anyway. I hate this whole idea of copyright bullshit. Well, it don't most people, but no. Whatevs. I think you should be able to share whatever you want on YouTube. If anything, it makes people more aware of you than actually harming you. So I don't see what the bloody problem is. I don't entirely mind though that if you have genuinely got copyrighted stuff in your videos that you haven't made yourself and you have actually ripped from somewhere, that they can place their own adverts beside your videos or in your videos or whatever, and they get the money, because that is understandable, they own it. But I still think it's a bit of a... The one thing I hate is that people get their videos deleted or removed or their accounts suspended just because they are doing it. I think you should just do the way of that a lot of them are doing nowadays, is just putting their adverts, and they're the ones getting the money out of it. You know, because surely publicity, it's all publicity, or whatever you've got on your video. First, say if it's like a very good piece of music, for example. You know, people want to go out there and find it. You know, it's up to them whether they pirate it or not, but there's still a good chance that they would buy it. Oh shit. Back wheel got on the grass there. So I had to lift off. Oh god. Excuse me. Again, I'm just forgetting what I'm doing. I've got no hands on the wheel at the moment. So, yeah. This is what happens when I ramble on, especially in a video game. Ideally, as a racing driver, you need to shut up and concentrate, unless you're communicating with your team on the radio. But I am doing commentary after all, so it does make things a little bit more tricky. And hopefully a bit more entertaining than someone just driving around. Especially when I'm at the front as well. I do ramble a lot about random crap when I'm at the front. Often to my detriment, as I end up going off at some points. Especially when I'm in the lead. Well, I might as well dictate the race, pace of the race. Save my tyres. Not that the tyres need particularly saving, seeing as there's only 6 laps. It's not as if I'm doing many lockups, if any. Okay, it might be a slight lockup, I don't know. I can hear the tyre squealing every so often. Might as well keep it smooth, but the gap is pretty good. I kind of did think I would be pretty good on this circuit, mainly because this car has a hell of a lot of straight line speed, especially with the default sim bin setups that they provide. It's been the case on all the tracks where I've got onto a straight, I've noticed that I have got so much overspeed compared to them. Compared to the AI. That's also to do with the difficulty level as well. Let's not forget. But seeing as this track is mostly straights, I thought I would do pretty well. It's just these chicanes I'm having a problem with. Let's try not to cut it too much. There we go. Didn't seem to have a problem with that, so that's fine. I think it's because as long as I keep the gap constant, it doesn't really count as corner cutting. That was just a stupid mistake. And again, I find myself in a situation where I'm making up places in the final few laps of the second race. I don't know what I'm doing to do that. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. Let's just get back into the lead. Yeah, as I say, I don't quite understand why I'm making so many mistakes, and I don't quite understand why I'm getting so much bumpiness in the car. It's like I've got some sort of party system and hydraulics making a car like a bloody mobile jumping platform. Oh shit! I think my race is ruined. I'm never going to be able to get a win now. Oh! Tits! Oh, so... If I'd have braked a bit earlier, that would have worked. Oh well, never mind it. I don't suppose I need to worry too much. I've won the championship after all. See, I don't know why I do stupid things like that though. That's probably still my inexperience. Oh, Tom! Tom, what are you doing, man? What happened? I mean, kind of track again. Oh well, whatever. I wonder if I can at least get up to 8th. I think that's probably a bit too far off, I think. But, you know, I might as well try it. Because otherwise I am going to lose the event. It's not, as I say, it's not a big deal. I've won the championship, so... I just have to learn not to be so stupid sometimes. Especially in race 2 and the last laps of the race. Because I did actually have this race pretty much in the bag, but never mind. So that's 10th, 8th. So I have to catch the car that's in the very far distance to get a point. So I don't think it's going to happen. Warned again for cutting the track. Oh dear. Oh well. Just try not to do that again. Oh, is that Hernandez? Bloody hell! Oh, I got whacked. Oh well, never mind. 11th, I'll take it. Begrudgingly.
Race is finished. You haven't scored any points.
Don't say it like that. Jesus Christ. Oh well, whatever. Shit happens. So where does that actually put me then? Event results. That puts me 5th, 10 points. That's not so bad. Actually joint 2nd with 3 other people, but Thompson has come through to take the event with 13 points through my own silliness, but never mind. I still finished relatively well. I mean, as you can see, Tarquini was nowhere to be found. Thompson was in 3rd place, and he's only just got up to 59 points, so he's not even 2nd. Maybe that means my handicap weight will go down or something, I don't know. Or it might stay like that. I do not know. But anyway, BMW are going to win the championship, obviously. Yeah, and so here we are at the event 11 of 11, the final round of the championship, and this looks like a bit of a bitch of a circuit. I know it's a street circuit, I know that much. I've seen a video on it, and I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy it very much, but oh well, we'll see what we can do. I have no idea where Macau or Macau is. I will have to look that up. But yes, join me next time for the final round of WTCC 07 on Race 07 with me, Love Spuds. I'll see you next time.